Hello, children. It's Grandma Carla with my buddy Elijah, and we're here to read you Meet the Pilgrim Fathers. And Elijah's helping me show the pictures, aren't you, Elijah?
Mm-hmm.
And how old are you, Elijah?
3.
3 years old. And how many babies do you have in your house? 2 babies in your house. 2 babies 4 months old and younger. So, that's a pretty cool thing. They just got to adopt a new baby, didn't you? You got to adopt baby Lydia.
Mm-hmm.
So they have 2 babies, newborn and 4 months. So, busy mama. Let's read chapter 5. Farewell to the known. On the morning of September 6, 1620, a fine wind was blowing. There were 102 passengers crowded onto the Mayflower. Captain Jones called to his sailors. Up went the ship's sails. The Mayflower started out to sea. Now all of the passengers had one thing in common. They were all leaving their homes to go to a far-off land. In this way, they were all pilgrims. The pilgrims stood together on the ship's deck. They watched the green hills of England slowly drop out of sight. Now the Mayflower was the only home these 102 brave pilgrims had. Soon, the Mayflower was far out at sea. The pilgrims turned from the railings. They began to set their home to rights. The women looked for places for their families to sleep. The only covered deck was very small. There were not enough bunks for everyone. The women put up as many hammocks as they could. Then they made beds on the floor for the rest of the people. The children explored the ship. They had been told to stay out of the sailors' way. Most of them did, but not the Billington boys. Little Francis and John Billington got into everyone's way. It was not easy to get away from the Billington boys. The Mayflower was so crowded that no one had a quiet place of his own. This did not stop the separatist pilgrims from having their church meetings. They said their prayers and sang. Often the sailors made fun of the meetings, but even so, the separatist pilgrims met with William Brewster and prayed every morning during the trip. So it wasn't hard to meet together, but they did it, okay? So here they are. You see all the birds? Birds are flying out to sea, and the ship is going out to sea. And that is the Mayflower, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then here the women are trying to find a spot for everybody to be. But there were not enough beds on the ship. Let's hold it real still so everybody can see it. All right? They had to make beds, and they couldn't find enough beds for everybody to be in. And that was the end of chapter 5. You want to say goodbye to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is Grandma Carla with Elijah. We love you. Can you say we love you?
We love you.